Check this one out. Hey, good morning again. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're back on the Jeep project, and this is something where we're a little out of order here. This had a cracked head. We found out it wasn't running good, it was overheating. This is a Jeep CRD. This is 2005. For those of you who are new here, for those of you who've been here, you know it's a 2005, you know it's the diesel, you know it's kind of a rare version, 15,000 or so produced in the year 2005. And then subsequently in the year 2006, I do believe about that same number, 16,000 in the US. So total around 30,000 of these made it into production, through production in the USA. Some say it's 15,000 total, but I just don't know. Here it is. This is after the rebuild. Now I recorded this rebuild, but I don't know how good of a video I can make for you guys on it. So I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I'll show you this. You can see we've got the cylinder head right here. These are the head bolts. We replaced those OEM head bolts with ARP studs. Anyway, so today as we continue to rehab this, we're going to go ahead and put some new fog lights on it. There's passenger side fog light. These are just made out of plastic. For some reason, these tend to crack. They crack real quick too. These are also plastic, and these are OEM. They've been on there for as long as we've owned the vehicle. They do not crack. Swing on over here to the driver's side. Look at this. It's not even faded. It's not cracked. Then you come down here to the fog light. These have been replaced, and again, it's just cracked. I ordered these from carparts.com. If you don't use carparts.com, consider it. They give you a few different options for these fog lights. Cheap option, which is like $19 or $21. Then you get an option that's maybe $30, $35. I went ahead and ordered, I think they're the $40 per fog light bulb. I don't know if it's going to last any longer. It might be the exact same part number. Part number 3332026N AQN. This is a replacement for the 05 to 07 Liberty. There's Crystal over there. Crystal! Hi! Come on over. Hope you guys and gals are having a good day. Crystal's getting kind of old, and so is Moose. Crystal stays out in the shop here, and she's got a nice bed. It's right up there, actually. Moose has this temporary bed right here when he comes in. Kind of a dirty old pillow. It's not from him, it's just from being out in the shop. I think there was some tank liner that got on there at one point in time. Here's where Crystal sleeps. She's got this whole top compartment dedicated just for her. She likes being up here. This is her favorite blanket. Moose is back in his spot. These headlights are a little bit out of adjustment. They're maybe even more than a little bit, because we don't even have to turn the brights on. Just having your dims with the fogs on, that is enough. And then when you turn the brights on, it just overshoots the moon, or shoots right at the moon. This is a total rehab. We were going to send this Jeep to the scrap pile, and maybe not actual scrap pile, but we were going to park it out beside the barn, behind the barn, after we found out it had that cracked head, because this head that I showed you over here is about $2,199, but brand new, came with the valves, came with the guides, the seals, all that type of stuff. Then when we rebuilt this, we put new rockers and lifters in it, those ARP head studs. Got about $3,800 into just the timing kit, new water pump, timing belt tensioners, of course, idler pulleys. So it's completely rebuilt. Not a hard engine to work on, but it's got some quirks. Like I said, I might show you that video. Maybe if you guys are interested in that, let me know. If you got a Jeep Liberty, CRD or not, you know that these front grills kind of break easily. Got these tabs on here that just pop out. You got to be careful so you don't break them. Those are kind of hard to find these days, those front grills. Picked up this little 1/4 inch ratchet from Amazon. I think it was about $8 when I got it. It's one of my faves. It's got this padded handle on it. Just works nice. It's going to be a T20. Little plastic tabs. Careful. Okay. You got it. We'll be careful. There we go. Whoa! So they come off kind of tough. Not terrible. Just be patient. Old versus new. Either side is fine. Yeah, they could have had just some more slack on these. Just a little bit more would have been excellent. That behind that little tab there, that might help. Yeah, that's a little better. There we go. We got a little more space here. This is much better. All right. So why are we putting in all this money on an old Jeep that's 2005? Because if we were to buy something else, it would most certainly have issues. Even if they say it's perfect, I mean, maybe if you're buying it at a dealership and they say it's perfect, it might be perfect while you drive it off the lot. But there's a good chance that as you're driving it, it won't take long, especially if you're driving a used vehicle, for a breakdown to occur. So therefore, we chose to fix. We know that the head bolts were torqued down appropriately. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I like it already. When I had the intake off, it's aluminum intake, and that holds both the overhead cams, the exhaust and the intake cam. I found a bunch of stripped out bolts. Not necessarily in the intake itself, all of them, but you don't have to torque them down very much. And it's nice to know where those problems are so we could fix them. We had to put a helicoil in the timing belt tensioner bolt hole. Not a huge deal, but it's good to know that that's, you know, taken care of. How much room do we got for this one? Not a lot. Yeah, that one's about max it's gonna get. I don't know how we're gonna necessarily get that back in there. We will. Next one out. Check this one out. Garbage. Oh, just missed. These are Sylvania HID 9145s. Maybe these new ones will last longer than the other ones, but the bulbs typically don't last too long, especially when they come with your fog lights. This is called Max Silicone Spray. It's by Napa, or it's sold. This one was sold at Napa. But silicone spray kind of helps keep those connections soft, helps keep that seal. Come on. How is a guy going to get this one on? It's going to be just enough. There we go. This is both Julie and my Jeep, but it's kind of like a his-hers thing. I don't know if I've shown you guys that silver one. I think I did in the one of the last videos for the timing belt. Oh, not the timing belt. What was it? Oh yeah, I was just showing you. We were going to tear it down. I was showing you what the timing belt replacement looks like. We had this one all tore down. So it's a silver one. So that one's going to be kind of his Jeep, the my Jeep, but what's hers is mine, and what's mine is hers. It's just two Jeeps. You get it. See if we can get these adjusted here. There we go. All right. All right, well, thanks for being here for this whole time. There we go. It almost looks like these are pointed down a little bit too far, but they're fog lights. They're supposed to be pointed down. Fog lights from carparts.com. About $40 a piece. It's down for the day. Anything in there? Nope. $80. Fog lights are replaced. New headlight bulbs. New side marker bulbs. Might have a wiring issue in that one potentially. If you got an old vehicle and you want to put some money into it to make it nice, to make it good. I mean, look at how bright these fog lights are compared to the headlight bulbs. Boy, that's the difference, huh? You guys are fun. We'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.